very good morning. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Tuesday morning. Now, men, the older we get, the more we lose, I'm told. And it's not just, the loss of having to deal with a very hard loss. It's the losses of something like, losing your hair, losing your strength, losing the relationships in your life, and I guess at the end of the day, losing purpose. And so we've invited Dr. Darren Green to join us this morning, and also Tani Evita also, because she's just been telling us, Dr. Darren Green, that she's been handling older men all her life.
Ja, natuurlijk. I have a husband, I have sons, I have grandchildren, I have a whole Lutuli house filled with older men. The ANC Youth League are all over 40 years old, so they are all losing their hair, and they shave their heads. They look wonderful. No, I have great sympathy for this subject, but I also want to say that if there was a strong woman with every man, he can share his fears with her.
Well, there we go.
Fabulous.
That is such a comforting thought to know, isn't it?
Yes, as long as he doesn't share the woman with others.
Yes.
Well, it also depends, It depends. It's a democracy. Choice is the most important thing here.
Dr. Darren, that idea that men must always be strong, they must be providers, is it something that is hardwired into our DNA, so to speak?
It is indeed. If you take the caveman in terms of the mentality and how we are bred, in terms of physically having the brute strength to protect your household, protect your loved ones.
Yeah.
And even if you think back to those times of hunting and gathering and foraging food, for example, you need physical strength to do that. You need to be strong to collect that food. If you look at that, then obviously combined with protecting your household, you need to feel strong enough to do that. If your child needs you while swimming and can't swim anymore, are you strong enough to rescue your own child while they're drowning?
Sure.
So there is an inbred thing in our brains and in our neurological systems where men feel the need to feel good about themselves as a protector and a provider for their homes, where they earn a living and can provide, all the resources that we need to become what we're destined to become.
Yeah. So would you say to a large degree that our physical, our mental and our psychological development is centered around that?
Yes, as men, I think a lot of it, your self-esteem and your whole self-image is based largely upon that. And I think that we all need to take cognizance of the fact that, we feel bad if we can't provide for our loved ones. We feel bad if we can't protect them. So we definitely are wired that way.
Well, it's like you spoke about the voortrekkers.
Yes.
My liewe aarde, ons is oor die Drakensberg kaalvoet, jy weet? And I really, truly believe that the family is the heartbeat of every society. And I don't agree with you that it's always got to be the man who has got to protect the family.
Not at all.
The man can actually give an enormous amount of confidence to the family because the man will go and earn, the man will go and decide and become a leader in his own field. But there's always a mother, there's always a granny, Oma and Opa. And I've always said that grandparents should gang up with their grandchildren against their parents. Because you know how difficult it's always been for children to talk to their parents and vice versa.
Yes.
So be there to listening, and be strong in your opinions.
Absolutely. And of course, this is something that we want to engage you in as well. So please give us a call on 083-913-3728. We ask, what loss do you struggle with as a man? Of course, as we're addressing this issue. Of course, it's also Movember. We've had gentlemen shaving off their beards in order to create awareness around the issues of men's health, mental health as well, according to men. We'll be back with Dr. Darren Green and Tani Evita very shortly. Right now, over to the kitchen with Leanne.